Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and today's stream is all about the Assail Psyker because several people have been asking me to rework the builds for the Assail Psyker. Now my parents are paying attention to my stream today, okay, so because they might be listening in, today I have to be extra nice to all of you and I probably will avoid swearing. So, yeah, enjoy a forced nice robot for a while today, okay? And I don't want to disappoint my amazing Asian parents. Wide shoulders. Ugh. As if, bro. I haven't even worked out in months. I need to properly work this until I get a Space Marine bot again. I'm so sad. Flex? Nah, not today, bro. Not today. I'm too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed. Okay. One day when I have actual shoulders, I will flex for you guys. Okay, bada bing bada boom. Boop a doop a doop.
I sensed a new subscriber.
Hello, Neo Luna. Things are going okay. Just that I have to be nice to everybody and I cannot swear today because my parents are listening to my stream. So I'm being very, very nice. Hey, Commander Farsight, 6 Guns. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Let's go have some fun. Let's go have some fun with this. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah? I'm gonna do my best to be very nice to all of you today. Okay? So let's have some fun with it. I'm gonna tweet first. Nice to everyone. Okay, all my tweeting is all done. Okay, good-o. Now... I try to always be nice, right? Okay, so first and foremost, today what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually construct this Assail build from the ground up. The idea that I had behind it, first and foremost, if we're gonna do Assail, I'm thinking that we need the trauma staff, and this particular trauma staff is probably one of the best ideas. So we're gonna go with that trauma staff, and then we will... Thank you, Abdo. I will try to be the best guide that I can. And then we will readjust our outfit. Let me see if I can get my Mortis Operative outfit going on. There it is. And we'll stick to the Mortis Operative here as well. And then headgear, we'll choose something to match. Let's see. I wonder if this will modify my voice. I would love it if it does. If any of the Psyker helmets modify my voice, let me know. I do like the rebreathers. Okay, this looks fine. We're gonna rejig the entire Assail build. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Nolan? Well, I hope you enjoy the streams because today I have to be extra nice to everybody. Folks might be listening in, so, you know, just for that sake, I'm not gonna swear today. I'm actually gonna be nice to everybody, and we will have a fun time. So give me a second while I reconstruct something like this. I want to see if I can create a good Assail Psyker build. So bear with me. It'll just take a second. We're gonna work on a few different things. All right. So bear with me. We will be done soon. Okay, so I've got an idea behind it. We're gonna test some things in the Psykhanium soon. I'm thinking, can we go down this path instead? No, this is not wise. Actually, you know what? No. Let's be bold. Let's try it that way. Probably need some of this. Ah, but we need battle meditation, don't we? Maybe I'll have to sacrifice the toughness. It might make sense that way. But without this is no good. And we don't have Psychinetic Aura either, which is not good. But we must have one with the warp to survive. This is gonna be an expensive build, I can tell. Okay, maybe down here. No problem, Brady King. Always happy to help if I can. I will do my best to assist you guys. I'm trying to think of where I can save points here. No venting shriek is probably not the best idea. But a dome shield isn't really what we need either. Maybe we can still swing it that way. We could still barely make it. But we wouldn't have empathetic evasion anyway. And we'd have to sacrifice one toughness point there. All because we need this and we're coming down here. Okay, first and foremost, let's go and test. If we could sacrifice this, we could go here, but we do kind of need it. I hope that this will be good for the people. I wouldn't want them to have bad Assail builds, especially after the recent changes to Assail. The nerf hit a lot of people hard, unfortunately, so let's try and see if we can construct this well. No problem, Aaron. I will try my best. I will try my best. Hey, Atomica. You're up very early, my friend. Well, I'm always playing games, Sean, but unfortunately, for those that wish to join me, you have to be a top-tier supporter, my friend. So if you ever become a Prestige or maybe even a Plus Ultra member, I'll definitely consider it. The Veteran Plasma Gun build, you should try to aim at the head if you can. Do try and focus on the head. By the way, hey Shroot. And no problem, Beans. I am thoroughly happy to be playing Darktide. As you'll notice today, I have to be extra nice to everyone. My parents may be listening in. So, okay, this thing consumes your true aim, so I'm not really sure if that's what we want. Do we even need true aim in that case? Because if we don't need true aim, we could create some alternatively interesting situations. Because I do like true aim, but it would appear that there is no overt need for me to run it. Theoretically, that gives me some alternative options. But should I use it as part of a sale? This is a tough decision. Let's see the variants. Let's see the variants first. I want to try it. Let's try it out this way first. No sense in debating. Let's actually try it out. Enjoy the gym shoot. Bold of me to assume you slept, my friend. Well, I would hope you did. Okay, let's go do this. Yes it is actually, BR. So, Exhilarating Takedown has already been fixed, and I'm working on a build that works around it. By the way, guys, thank you so much for attending my stream today. We've got more than 40 viewers. If you guys could, do you think you could give me maybe 7 more likes? I would love to hit 25 likes as soon as I start my first mission, which would be really cool. So, do consider it if you wouldn't mind. Alright, hit that like button for me, and let's see how it goes. First and foremost, we should take this Assail build into the Auric Damnation runs.
I sensed a new subscriber.
Let's see if there's anyone in my region that can play. I will attempt my best to crack a cold one for the parents, but I can't actually. So thank you very much for your kind super chat, Atomica. Yes, I'm on the PC, Sean. Ah, thank you. We have hit the 25 likes before we even began our first mission. Good. Let's set our next goal at 35 likes. I think you guys are quite enjoying this today, because yes, it's true. My folks are listening in, so I cannot I cannot swear and I cannot be mean to you guys today.
I sense a super chat.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, there's nobody in my region. I guess I'm gonna go over to NA instead and play on 200 ping. As a special guest, since you have not slept yet, I'm thinking of summoning Slanesh Boy over there. Hey Slanesh Boy, would you like to join me for a mission? I will play on 200 ping. I don't know what your ping is on NA, but would you like to join as my special guest for today?
I think I have just the contract.
Let's just say I'm a lot rougher normally, Beans. But today I have to be all... I have to be proper today. But we'll try and keep it relaxed, yeah? So, Atom person, yes or no? You have a moment to answer. I know you're from the UK, but there's no way that I'm going to play in Europe, which is 350 ping, so the most I'll go is North America West. Then come on in. I think you mean the Recon Last Gun Irregular Sloth. We are currently testing builds for that, so on the evening stream, you'll probably see me work on the Recon Last Gun again. I'll try and see if I can create something for it. Is there a difference between Quick Play, Auric Damnation, and... is there a difference between Quick Play Damnation and Auric Damnation? The difference is that regular Damnation may have low intensity or other weaker conditions, whereas Auric Damnation is always under the harshest circumstances, meaning it will always be a high intensity match. Thank you very much, Harold Phoenix. I am very grateful that you appreciate my content, and thank you very much for watching me. I hope that I'll continue to be an interesting creator for you guys. As you can see, I have a different vibe today because my folks are listening in, so I'm being extra nice on purpose and ensuring that I do not say things that would get me a slipper to the head from Asian parents. So thank you very much. I appreciate your kind super chat. Well, you know. I know, right, Six Gun? Let's just say that, you know, Asian parents are very strict disciplinarians, so it's very important. It's very important to show my best side. I show my best side today. Why can't you meet in the middle for ping? Because Atomica is my friend, and therefore I enjoy forcing my friends into strange situations. No, I'm talking proper for the entire day today, Irregular Sloth, because my parents are listening in. That's why I'm being extra nice today. Yes, WA is very hot indeed, Vic. So that's why, you know, because of that, right, my room door is open so my folks can hear everything that I'm saying right now. So that's why I'm being very nice to you guys, you know, being very, very chill, making sure that I stream nicely, you know. Okay, I'm just waiting for Mipalo, Atomica to get in, and then we'll go test this in North America, because there's nobody playing on my server right now, which is really strange, but that's also okay. Sometimes that happens. We shall go hang out with our North American peeps. Oh, well, I mean, sometimes they do tune in Nisk, but they don't actually stay for long because they're doing their own things and they're doing their own work and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Atom is loading Driptide. Show the build while you wait? Sure. It's a test build right now. We haven't finalized anything yet, so I haven't even determined a win rate for it. Basically, I'm trying to structure a build that sacrifices a bit of toughness for high offensive capabilities, strong cooldowns for allies, and we're still trying it with true aim, but we're going to use Assail, obviously, as the basic blitz, and we're using a trauma staff that sets enemies on fire for the horde clear, things like that. We're trying to build around a strong, solid fire and explosion based build, but we may actually drop out true aim because, quite frankly, empowered psionics I think would work well for this, but I'm just not sure where to put the other points because I want more toughness if I can, while also creating like inordinate amounts of regeneration. At least that's the idea behind it all. And maybe if we find that we don't need true aim,
I sense a super chat.
you know, we might be able to create something better, cooler. We're going to try our luck, that's for sure, and see what we can come up with together. Maybe I can create a huge damage resistant Psyker as well. There's a lot of possibilities, to be honest. Ladle. That is adorable. But yeah, this is what we're trying out today, and we're gonna work it with the usual curios. Driptide has a small queue. My god, my region is empty. Why don't Australians play right now? I mean, I know they should be at work, but still, how dare they not ditch work to be playing Driptide with me? Yeah, we can wait a little while longer. So, the idea behind all this is just to make sure that if I'm running the explosions on the trauma staff, can I couple that together with a strong venting shriek and maybe dish out a lot of damage with the sail as well. So I just want to see what we can do with it and how strong we can make it. Okay, let's go straight to NA. Oh, did Rena sign in as well? You nerd. Let's go play on 200 ping, Rena boy. I shall summon you for the next match unless you want to join immediately. Okay. Thanks to the waiting time, we almost hit the next goal as well. Yes, I'm going to go hang out in West NA. Oh, it's definitely not as easy as people think. In fact, I mean, considering the fact that I do my own job from home, being disciplined, it's so easy to be lying down on your bed and thinking like, I don't even want to, you know, be like doing this right now. And you know, how is it that in North America West, we still have nobody with us? Quickly, Rena, I summon thee. Join us. Join us. Ah, well, that would put a dampener on things. For me, when I worked from home, I was like, wow, this is revolutionary, but I found myself slacking off too much. Oh, looks like we got players. Sorry, Rena. Damn. I appreciate the thought, Gary, but in general, I only play with my top supporters. But thank you very much for the thought. I really appreciate it. I was gonna try and summon my friend, but now we have Jerry Can and LeBron's James over there. Okay, let's go have some fun. I think this is the first time you guys are gonna see me actually be nice about my judgments on stream. I cannot be mean today. Oh, this is quite funny. I think this is gonna be such a disconnect for you guys. It's gonna be like seeing a whole different side. Like, oh, he kind of messed up. That's not very good. If you misplay, I will save my scolding for a day when I'm allowed to scold you. Greetings, Paxi. How are you today, my friend? Today I have to be extra nice to people. Because my room door is open, right? So my folks can hear everything I say. So I'm being very, very nice right now. Oh, Lord. Vicky, please don't give him any ideas. I would really like to win. No, this is actually from the Imperial Edition of the game, Dubious Doobie. So, when you buy the Imperial Edition of the game, I believe they give you the Mortis Operative skin for all your characters, so this is it. This is the Mortis Operative skin. Hey Cosmic Noodle, what's up? Okay, if anybody in chat asks why I'm extra nice today, I will count on everybody who's in chat to inform them why, okay? You guys know the story.
Never mind. Time to employ your inimitable subtlety.
Oh, listen, you know it, you know it. This is the way of Asian family gatherings, you know? All polite to flaw.
Spike ones will be alerted. Expect resistance.
Not exactly a low-key entrance, was it?
Oh dear.
Master, see my deeds.
That was not very good. I do believe we actually did have beef with the Jerrycan Atomica, but I can't remember how bad the beef was, to be fair. But we shall see and judge them. If they don't do well on pushing Poxbursters, then we all know what will happen.
This way!
Come, my friend, let's go. Well, such is the way of people.
Target's marked.
Make another boom, varlets.
I did hear the burster, but it came out very quickly, I think. So perhaps that's why. Hey.
That is the terminal, varlets. You know what to do.
Needless confrontation.
Oh, I would save my venom for another day.
Change.
Space station, halo.
Flamer quenched!
Data stream viable.
Oh Lord. That wasn't very good.
Reaching into the wall!
My friends, might I suggest we hold in a corner?
Garçonna! Its pitiable existence is over! Drop her! Go there! Cap shotgunner! I concur! Success! Dead trapper! Target marked for death.
I think this might be better if I ran with the, I actually think it might be better if I ran with the dome shield. That's an interesting idea.
I concur.
Sorry, not sorry, taking another. Because I deserve it.
Gas gunner! It's called skill, Zealot! Agreed! Gas gunner!
Its own fires.
Tracking. Tracking. Eliminate the bomber! Threat neutralized!
Okay.
Gas shotgunner! Indeed! You leave me no choice! Oh! Fire's going to blow!
good.
You have acquired the ciphers. Acceptable.
Excessive force authorized!
This certainly requires a lot more skill than the smite
The
build.
enforcers trained me well.
That's for sure.
Name is that. Cool readings to the bomber.
Not that I don't like it, but I think maybe Dome Shield would be the best choice. Oh dear. Where did these bursters come from? Today I am definitely getting targeted.
I concur.
Ooh, this is quite rough.
I am
The trauma is a good staff in general, but it depends on how it is used. In this particular case, I'm using it with a very different ideology. I'm trying to create a situation whereby I can deal with hordes and everything else at the same time. I don't know if it will work well, but I'm going to try it out.
Execution.
So far, it seems okay.
Master grant me strength.
Smite is a very good thing, but Smite is best used with the Venting Shriek. Why? Because when you use Venting Shriek with Soul Blaze and Smite together, you can always guarantee the highest vent,
Indeed.
and that is extremely important if you want to actually, like, you know, dish out max damage and deal with hordes. Thank you, Niska. I appreciate the super chat, guys. It's very, very nice of you today. Thank you. I will try my best to entertain you guys while testing this out.
Agreed. Strike gunner.
My spirit aches. It's down.
One of the biggest problems right now is that our team doesn't seem to have a strong, solid front line. Perhaps because this person is playing a very different type of Zealot. One thing that is very important when you're dealing with high intensity Auric Damnation runs is that you... Oh dear. You need to bring only support abilities. If you don't, then usually this results in very bad situations. Also, you must have armor killing capabilities. So realistically, armor targets. You see this person, so that's why we had a beef with Jerrycan Atomica. The person's using an auto gun. They have no armor killing capabilities, which is very negative because basically it's entirely on other people to deal with it. This is even worse if you don't bring along voice of command consistently. So in this particular case, this person does not have voice of command. He's not taking out specials and elites. So it is a bit unfortunate for us. I think this run will end in failure, unfortunately. I would love to succeed, but it is clear to me that he is not equipped. And so unfortunately, we are probably doomed this run. And that's just me being very honest. So this is why you must never bring an auto gun into a random run. If you are unable to kill all the armored targets instantaneously, what it will result in is a rather rough situation. And if you do want to bring it, that's okay. But you do need to recognize that you will end up bringing something like a power sword or something similar. This is usually crucial for builds like this if you really want to succeed. Voice of command or other similar abilities that can help to support your team are usually a very good idea. If you are like Jerrycan, they're playing Infiltrate, I believe. He is completely out of position and causing massive problems. So now he's down. And yeah, unfortunately, Soul Brawn being a Zealot and not bringing Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude is also really, really bad. So this is not very good, unfortunately. And of course, Jerry Can is dead. This was pretty much the expected result, as I mentioned, because as you know, when you don't bring the absolute optimal efficient builds into Auric Damnation, you will die. Please only play Voice of Command in future, guys, because if you play Voice of Command continuously, then you will always win. If you don't play Voice of Command, your chances of winning are lowered by about 60 to 70% most of the time. And yes, I know you guys are enjoying my extra nice behavior today. For those that don't know, my parents are listening in, so I'm not my usual judgmental self, because I'm trying to be nice, and I have strict Asian parents. They're very lovely people, but as an Asian man, you shouldn't mess with that, right? So I am being very pleasant today, which I think the chat is quite enjoying. Okay. Now we shall mount a rescue of Jerry Can and pray that his skills have sharpened now that he's probably had his morning coffee, hopefully, or evening coffee. Also, I'm deliberately playing on 200 ping once again because the North American server is more populated than our current Oceania server.
Justice administered. The screams
But thankfully,
of a
between
paradise
myself and
soul.
Atomica,
Demon host. Sniper! On the sighting! Repent! Repent!
Come on, veteran. We need you.
okay, what we're going to do is we're going to, in order to survive this, what we'll have to do is we'll have to very quickly go through this side of the map. Why?
Indeed.
Oh dear. Unfortunate. There was no voice of command. Well, never mind. Let's hope he has his evening selection of whatever. But again, this is what happens when your team doesn't bring along support abilities. Like I said, one of the most important things that you have to bring along is voice of command at all times in Auric Damnation, especially if you're not running a top tier weapon like a plasma gun. Even if you are, it is the best choice, and you must always bring along Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude. Bringing along anything that is the slightest bit inefficient, unfortunately, will result in death, and that's why you don't play an Infiltrate Veteran, you don't play this kind of build. It will result in your death.
Profile engaged. Redeploy.
Now, of course, Atomica also didn't bring along a support ability, so here we are. The danger of playing Infiltrate is that if two veterans play Infiltrate and all the aggro goes to the Psyker, your team is going to die. So please do not ever play Infiltrate. It is very, very bad choice right now. It's like if there's only one veteran on the team, it's fine. But if there's more than one veteran, it's usually a death sentence, unfortunately, because there's almost no way to save the game under these circumstances. I am, but again, it comes with a caveat. You need to play it, number one, in a very defensive manner to res and support your team, meaning that if you play it well, there should be no specials or enemies even alive at all. That is the idea behind it, and when there's more than one, and there's no support ability, what will happen is that your team will most often be dead. So, as you can see, this is kind of what it's all about. Now, attempting to res me first is probably a good idea, but this is going to get very rough very quickly.
Bring it, scum!
I can't control it!
Because all of this depends on how quickly you can kill all the targets. unfortunately in this situation, yeah.
Stop shotgunner!
Because even if they res me, Atomica's now off on the other side, which they were probably forced out, but I was literally stuck in that area because all the enemies were aggro on me. So this is very... well, thank you for that compliment, Dinner. But yes, Atomica, why did you even move? Why did you go down there? Oh, you have to stand and fight? This is one of the few situations where actually frag grenades would probably been a better choice.
Going stealthy. Stop your get, Zealot. I am honored.
Okay.
Ammo break! Stop shotgunner!
Basically, now that we have literally
Neutralization
the whole
commence.
team rezzed.
Would appreciate this place. She see its potential.
God!
Let us hope.
A horde approaching!
Watch the shadows. Labor. Attract this
Stop shotgunner! How many voices?
Killing from my day.
Indeed!
Okay, trap out.
What good are you anyway? Wait.
Thank you, veteran.
200 ping is really quite rough, especially when your team is not very good. Yesterday was alright because I had my whole pro team with me. Now
Target
I'm
pacification.
dealing with these.
Postmaster's job.
Rough. Nope. They get no new name for still not bringing along Voice of Command. Because don't forget, Voice of Command can survive against Foxbursters, snipers, everything.
Follow me! Go there!
But also, Jerrycan is one of the, unfortunately, not so good players in this game. Psyker is generally one of my favorites, so is Veteran. Depending on which streams you catch, I'm always playing one of those, but I also play Zealot now. I just haven't had a chance to do that because there's been a lot of reworks that have to come out as a result of patch 15. So all of that is
A healing station.
why we are in the current situation.
Got the trucks,
A
77.
displeasing enemy advantage. I concur.
Like I say, 1 infiltrate vet, not too bad. 2 is usually a death sentence. But also, like I mentioned, we have a very, very rough situation owing to the fact that this fellow over here, Jerry Can, is not very good. His plays are extremely poor, and if you have an auto gun instead of an actual viable weapon in Auric Damnation, and you have no anti-armor capabilities, meaning no crack grenades, nothing,
Duty done. Trapper eliminated.
that's usually pretty bad, because basically,
I am one with
instead
the
of
wall.
the burden of combat being shared by, say, 4 people,
Down. Tiles out.
you will have a situation where the burden of combat falls on
Executed.
2, well, in this case 2, probably. But yeah, and the other thing is that the Zealot, I don't know what they're running either,
Sniper.
because they don't have Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude, which is one of the most important abilities for the Zealot, similarly because it keeps everybody alive. I wouldn't say they've been hitting Psyker a lot, it's just that a lot of Psyker stuff was bugged, that's the problem.
I concur.
So the bug builds definitely have the highest success rates out of everything.
Jump bomber.
But although the bugged builds have the highest success rate, relying on them is also pretty bad, so yeah.
We'll still have some grog out of operation.
Music. The sniper is gone.
Oh, don't act so tough, Grace. No one's in
Okay, that's great.
Terminate the gunner! Bulwark! Surround that bulwark!
Now with armored bulwarks, what I'm gonna try and do is start blasting him.
Indeed!
Once again, when the Poxbuster comes in, it's pretty difficult to handle the situation unless the whole team is switched on, you see. So me and Atomica are basically having to drag this whole thing through while we try and just push the front line forward. We'll try our best, of course. And of course, Jerry Can and Solbron are dead, as expected. That's painful. I will try and go back and res him if I can. Or if Atomica has... oh dear. If Atomica has their individual powers. Free Atomica no matter what first. Okay, I got it. There we go. We're alright. We'll try our best, guys, as I mentioned. We'll do our best. Sometimes it's not always easy. That is true, unfortunately. This is why I don't bring along inefficient equipment, because they'll probably think that they won this with their skills, but unfortunately, this is why one must never use inefficient weapons, like autoguns, bolters, things like that. If you cannot make your win rate 80%, then please, you are going to destroy somebody else's game, which is usually not a smart idea.
I sense a new subscriber.
I concur! I concur! No! Out of my mind! A fine idea!
Grand. I survived here. If somebody made a 75% or higher bolt gun build, I would happily try it out. If they could prove that they've tested an Auric Damnation and achieved a 75% win rate, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I would never hesitate to give full credit and properly test anything that somebody made, assuming that it met the criteria. Okay, Atomica wants to go down there. Understood. Guess I'll accompany. Oh dear. I've been abandoned. I came down for my palo. They abandoned me. How could you? Okay, so across this bridge, right, just for everybody in chat, if you want to cross this fast, if there's no heavily armored targets or demon hosts, just go across the bridge. Don't go up by the downside. Hello, Lady Neo, what's up? Welcome, welcome.
The sum of your parts is greater than individual.
Ogryn needs beefier weapons? I would think so. I think that they just can't give them the same kind of powerful weapons they have in lore, because if you did that, then Ogryns would be very powerful indeed.
Big mutant dead.
Sniper!
Snipers won't miss that one. Headshot, the fight.
Okay. A good feel is about 20 to 30 games, actually. The reason is because you need a generally large pool of games in order to fully understand everything. So me and Atomica, we're gonna hit the thing. After everybody heals up, then go to the entrance and hold there. Whether they hold there or not, we are gonna hold at the entrance, so I wish them good luck. We're going to hold over there. And of course somebody's trapped immediately. Good luck. I'm going straight to the entrance, and I will see you all here.
Follow me!
Okay, good. Hello ASC, how are you today, my friend? Is Kaz here? Kaz is asleep, my friend.
Indeed. Agreed.
So she's not here. I don't know where you saw Kaz. Oh, you've got a 5-day weekend. Enjoy yourself, my friend. That sounds like a good time. Well, there
Elimination.
isn't much that I could discuss, and I'm sorry, I have no free time for that 6-gun. What I would say is that if you made a bolt gun build, it would have to be tested at Auric Damnation for a 75% win rate. So you'd have to queue with total randoms and make sure that after you tally up all your games, you have a win rate of more than 75. That's why, like, when it comes to these kinds of builds, a lot of people, they'll say, oh, this is good, that's good, but as soon as I bring up win rate and I say, do you have that 75, they shy away. So there isn't much that is specifically necessary other than just being creative with what you build and things like that. And the most important thing, honestly, with whatever you come up with, is just make sure that your win rate is up there. Truly up there. Hello, living the new loca. What is up, my friend? How are you, girl? As you can see, I have to be extra nice to everyone today because my parents are listening in. So, for once, I am being very nice with my wording. But it's good to see this thriving community with me. Ah, that's a shame, my friend.
Agreed.
One can only hope that it gets better. But your favorite streamer is a Psyker main, my friend. How can you have only a 20% win rate? It's sad. But yeah, dueling swords are pretty difficult to grind for ASD, so don't worry if you don't have a good one.
Rough justice, veteran, execute.
That is exactly it, Etruscots. It's a clumsy-ish weapon, which makes it very difficult to utilize it effectively and efficiently. I think that that can have quite an impact on how good it actually is.
The enforcers trained me well.
Yeah, finding a good dueling sword can be difficult, so I don't blame you guys for not having one just yet. Took me a while to roll for mine as well. But Nice, you have a fantastic one that you got, didn't you? Don't you? Look at you trying to act like you don't have a perfect dueling sword. This man has one with perfect stats. I see. That sounds very rough, my friend. I pity the randos that you get in your games, my friend. Hey, Sev. Assail feels okay. This is only the first round of the day, so it will need to undergo a lot more testing, but I'm just trying to see what may or may not work for the time being. Also, we had the unluck of having a rather terrible team that we sort of dragged to the finish line. So we're bringing them to said finish line now.
Such destruction! What if the freak is
Ready yourselves! A hand!
I'm just trying to assist them from the back now.
Excellent.
Understandable.
This combat data will
There's nothing wrong with a good Void Strike staff, by the way. The Void Strike staff is a very strong weapon.
even partial data is a prize.
Good morning, Emix. How are you today? The bolt gun, commonly, you are right. The bolt gun actually does have to be fired in that. Oh dear. I walked too far away from the door.
Clamor neutralized! Isolating target. The foul creature is dead! Focus on your own work, Zealot. I concur.
This is what happens if you
Indeed.
push up too far because you're hungry for kills. Everybody should actually just gather around the store, because trappers are spawning in between them and where I am. So if you guys want to survive in the game, right, stand right at this door, don't move from here. I know it's very tempting to push up and kill,
Indeed.
but this will actually guarantee your win.
Iterative phase nearing completion.
That was a long time ago, Extra Scots. I'm not sure if it still works now. If you ever get a chance to try it out, let me know. But as far as I know, in general, it doesn't do that anymore, or at least it shouldn't. Because I remember one of the patches, I can't remember if it was patch 13 or 14 or 15, but in one of them, they mentioned that it was not really intended for it to be, for it to do that. So it may not work anymore, but I cannot verify because I don't use it on my Zealots. I find it to be quite a bad skill for my personal playstyle, I mean. I know many people do use it, but I cannot.
A first-rate hit!
I know, Dinner Cereal, I know, believe me, I am suffering. I will carry them across my flimsy Psyker shoulders. But to be fair, it's a two-man carry dog. Atomica is doing their part as best they can. And we are suffering. We are suffering these beautiful souls. Yeah. Well, if you do ever, in future, let me know. I wouldn't mind hearing your results on it, if you ever do get a chance, I mean. Okay.
That is it.
Alright.
Well,
Somehow made it through with Atomica surviving on 1 hit point. Congratulations. Let's get the hell out of here and never see these people ever again. I'm glad the visuals look good, Lady Nia. If I can entertain you guys, then I'm happy. Alright, we smashed that goal. Let's go for 69 likes. Let's see if we can reach the mythical figure, fam. That was indeed a good one. Yep, we must try. We must at least try for the 69 likes. That way, we have a chance. We have a chance. Oh, gotta stretch. Okay, let's do this. Yes, I know. No, they're listening. There's a difference. They're not actually watching the stream, so it's okay. Okay, let's see. Let's rejig a few things. If I completely remove this, which I don't need, can I say add something like that, giving me additional toughness? And then how can I get maximum reductions? I could get 2 here, which wouldn't be bad, or I could get some additional toughness generation here, which would also be pretty good. Let's try it. Let's try it this way. Something like that. Actually, without the toughness damage reduction, let's go for the additional range damage and see if this will settle us. Or, rather than that, psychic leeching might be really good. Lots of ways to, like, I can become a support assail. Oh dear, looks like there's an unpleasant person here. Doesn't matter though. Okay, let's go. We don't really need the quell speed. The quell speed is generally not very useful. Peril, yes and no. I mean, depends on how you manage it. I'm not really managing it like that badly, so I don't feel that it's an issue, but we'll have to see. I am using Venting Shriek as well. So Venting Shriek I generally use because it offers such strong horde clear right now, which I feel is part of the biggest issue. So yeah, that to me is normally the issue.
You're heading into Recreation District HL7004. But don't get any ideas about enjoying yourselves. It always was full to the brim with scum. And now it's a Mobian stronghold. The Mobian stim trade seems to be a contagion vector for the
Mobian
blight.
stim trade, okay,
So you're
let's
to
go.
raid the amphitheater and get us some samples for study.
Some samples for study, sounds good. Now let's see what we get. I pray it's not Jerrycan again at least. Melisande ISO. 3 Psychers, 1 veteran. This is gonna be weird.
They're my favorite.
Commodore Halloween, I wasn't aware you'd be joining us.
Don't you worry about me. I won't be in your way.
You see, Commodore, I knew you'd not be required.
I have Grendel's full authority. I don't need you here. You're going to need a breaching charge.
Waiting out for 1-9!
Prepare yourselves. Delivering mercy.
Good work. Breach and clear. Get me those ciphers.
All right! This reminds me of a nasty little skirmish
Yeah.
back on Symbol 5. Oh, fond memories.
I hope you're looking for a fight, my darlings, because you are getting one.
Okay.
Teach me to do that, sibling! Stand your ground!
The kill speed is not really different,
Enemy is embedded.
even without true aim. I don't have kinetic deflection, but it's not performing badly. And I still have all my speed and all the other good stuff as well.
Get that blockage cleared.
Okay, everybody has moved down, good.
Executing.
Where did you learn to do that, sibling?
Very good.
I've killed such a lot of people. I'm glad it's not real.
There's the terminal. Set your data interrogator and retrieve the cipher.
Okay,
I'm not so sure the heretics will make it that easy.
I'm going to take position in my favorite corner of love.
Even work.
Beloved, shield us!
No problem, Kokeri. Always happy to help with the best of stuff.
Medicate station!
Hey, Hunter. Target marked for death. Object in difficulty. Mola. You
On my way.
terminated.
The barrels are about to explode! More!
Aegis protocol engaged.
Thanks! There! Sniper! Cool greetings to the brother! Kudos! Disengaging. I'll be back.
I concur.
Oh, I should reload.
Agreed. Agreed. Tracking. Tracking. Mola. No! Out of my mind.
I'll protect you. I'm slipping away.
Indeed! Agreed!
Stop bomber! Kill!
Emperor, guide me! Please! Please! Ammo!
Timing out, fuckers.
Mauler! Yes! Yes! Blow through me!
A shield is a good idea!
Mauler! Target neutralization.
Snipe his tape! They're talking!
Okay.
Viciously done, sibling! Rise for empire!
Right. Alright, we're good, we're good. See you later, Cloakberry. Actually, the more voice of command, the merrier. If you stagger your uses of voice of command, you can actually end up in a situation whereby you can continuously deflect sniper shots, bursters, all that kind of stuff. It actually gets quite wild. Gotta admit that. So more is definitely merrier, but I can also understand those that might like to prepare teams with like a variety of things. So yeah, if somebody else was running that, in fact, I would prefer if somebody ran something like Infiltrate. Because if somebody already has Voice of Command and somebody else has Infiltrate, the Infiltrate veteran can be the Clutch Reser or be somebody that helps to do objectives, things like that. It's when you have two Infiltrates that it's a problem, especially if one of the Infiltrate veterans is not very good at their job. I am controlling my language very well, I think. But basically, yes, that is the right idea. There's ammo over here, Tomoko. Plenty so that you can spam fire at the enemies.
Agreed! Targets identified. I am one with the wolf! The bomber is ended!
Shield us, beloved!
Red Stunner! Eliminate that Gunflamer!
They're on the move!
They do sound angry.
Red Stunner!
No death in my dream!
There's so many gunners, I literally cannot stop using Assail. This is not very good.
Isolating target. Warp you sanctioned! We held the beauty! Red Stunner!
Crap. That wasn't very good.
Justice administered!
This is why I don't run shield, because there's no point. When the chips are down, you do not actually need one.
That was impressive, sibling. Did it hurt your brain?
The mutie is neutralized! Where is the I confirm! Bomber neutralized!
Okay, my pala first.
I couldn't leave you, sibling, could I?
Relief, sibling! Indeed! Protocol requires you help!
Thank you!
Okay, all good.
Not too bad around here, really. Just needs the Mobium to fix it.
Watch the
Yes,
shadows!
you will only explode after you reach 100%, and you use a warp power at 100%. So if a warp power causes you to reach 100%, you won't explode yet. It's the use of the warp power, like the final use of it, that causes the explosion. Here comes the boss. Ow.
Prepare for combat.
So like you see, like if I charge up now, and because of this I hit 100%, I won't actually explode.
Agreed.
Oh, maybe if we shoot the plague ogre in the head.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Die!
I suppose.
Uppercut. There we are. Nice.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna need a minute to believe that.
Assail was nerfed way back in patch 15, whereby the cooldown of Assail shards was lowered. It used to be 2 seconds, now it's 3 seconds, therefore making the the quicker cooldown mandatory. And if you spam Assail, you're basically going to run out of shards very fast, therefore making it overall a weaker weapon. But that's why I'm trying some alternatives right now to see if I can create a more unique situation with Assail. And so far, it seems to be going okay. It's actually not as horrible as people might think. So I'm pretty satisfied with that.
The beast is held.
I know. A shield. I think I need medication.
Done.
The other Psyker exploded already, so that's lovely. This is why Dome Shield is great, except that it offers no actual value. If you kill the gunners and trappers fast enough and all that, you usually be okay.
Target marked. Execute.
So much for all that road. Trapper, see ya.
Nice one, Palo. Okay, let's go pick up the Psyker.
Stop shotgunner!
Death in my dream.
Big beauty. Ambush. Stay frosty.
Flamer! It's Delta! Stop shotgunner! Stop shotgunner! You leave me no choice!
This is one of the few situations whereby
Thank you, sibling.
you will have to play a little bit harder than normal. Okay? So normally I wouldn't spam my Assail shards, but this is one of those few situations where this is the only option. And once you spam them all and you run out, you have to switch to your trauma staff.
Indeed. The hound is dead.
I'm reloading.
Surprise your best shortcut.
Medical
There's no
station.
ambush waiting.
Okay, lovely. Atomica. Yep, there you go. Palo. Because you're gonna be more valuable for the clutch if things go coin-shaped.
You all need to be together. Group up.
This way! Neutralization commenced.
Sharpshooter.
Beauty.
I concur.
I think for the different staffs, they should all have the same threshold, theoretically.
When boring you lost now.
Music!
Push it. Have a grenade, heretics.
Agreed.
Trapper is down
Music!
now.
More now! We've neutralized the hound! More now!
Dead Ranger.
Ranger! Neutralize
Don't be a problem now.
Ranger dead, our duty is done! Ranger! I concur! Execution warranted. Mola!
Rod.
Muties down! Aid our veterans!
Gets me off.
On you now. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Fabian Flamer!
Grenade out.
Smaller!
Mutate!
Agreed!
That's impressive! This beloved fight
Smaller! This seems like a serious injury!
Reaper 312 combat stunts.
Smaller! Hostiles are charging!
Mutate. Look out. Big mutate.
Such power! Good father!
Round to our bases.
Indeed! Defensive protocols applied! I concur! Indeed! Sniper dead! Strike the Emperor! Target pacification.
Okay, survived somehow. This is called the trauma staff. It is it's not really a quake staff, it just explodes on the ground. So what it will do is it creates an explosion on the ground that can throw targets aside. Oh dear.
Going stealthy.
We have stealth! Agreed! Flamer! The flamer is down!
Tried what with Void Strike Surge. If you're talking about Assail, those two staffs are best used with Smite.
Reaching the Atherian! Forward!
I'll save you! I'm good like that!
Forward! Emperor's mercy administered! Mola! Elimination protocols engaged. The hound is dealt with!
That's why dueling swords are very important, guys. If you can stab the head, you can one-shot.
Sniper. Pushing shooter.
That's a pretty good staff.
A good idea!
Mola! How many voices?
Oh, this is all in better nick than I expected. I smell profit.
Agreed!
If we can get rid of the heretic.
If I am to die, I will make it count! Agreed!
Almost eliminated.
Pressure terminated!
I'll save you! I'm good!
I concur! Engaging multiple targets. Weaving bastion!
My dream is not for you!
Thanks. I'm very appreciative of you guys doing that before I finish my mission. So thanks.
Hurts. Why does a dream
Yes.
Coming for you. Moving.
Indeed, it is one of its best features.
Trapper!
Oh look, that trapper's been killed!
Dedicate action!
No, I don't think you want to play.
The abomination is no more!
What a splendid healer stick!
Shield raise! Come to me! Pressure! Prepare for multiple attacks! Agreed!
That's the hound, Dave.
More now!
Okay.
Prepare. Don't think, darling.
Great.
Psyker. Pull
A
up.
gratifying termination.
Okay,
Damnation sanctioned. Indeed.
I don't think it's there now.
A first-rate hit.
Okay, now we've got a Beast of Nurgle coming in.
This is my dream.
It's dead now. Indeed. Yup, gunner. Yup, mama. The dog is dead and gone.
Gotta keep the specials off Team Odir.
The voices.
So, one thing that is important for the Psykers is to go and take out the specials while your team deals with the boss. Now here we've got 3 Psykers, so if that guy wants to deal with the specials, okay, I'll let them. I'll assist them on boss. Psyker doesn't deal a lot of damage, but if played correctly, you can still get a lot of value in a boss fight. So just remember to utilize your abilities well. Very nice.
I concur.
Looks like that's all clear.
Follow me.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could use them.
Indeed.
But the reason
I
why the
concur.
trauma staff is used is because it offers a lot of strong anti-armor potential, which is what I think this build lacks, and it doesn't force certain behaviors. That's why I like it so much, because I think that it is just overall a useful staff when used correctly, of course.
Agreed.
So one reason why I would like the trauma staff is because in case of a serious emergency situation, kind of like this, we can sort of start blasting. Great if you are also forced to spam Assail and you're low on shards. Yeah, this can really help.
Sniper.
Okay, good.
Tracking. Tracking.
Oh, ISO is a gun psyker. That makes a lot of sense. Well, you can see the difference in survivability for yourself.
If you like.
Knock the bulwark down and give it a...
You see, beloved, ammunition. I suppose.
Agreed. Indeed. We'll face its fury.
Follow me.
Ranger! Reach the target, the truck flamer! Mutiny eliminated! Mutiny!
No break! Talking like my horse!
It's going to rupture! Take shelter!
Whoa!
Medicaid! Dead Ranger!
Some healing, veteran.
That was no good.
Step on it! Won't be a problem now!
Heading back down.
Ammunition! And about time!
Oh, come on.
Which is dead!
Dude dropped
No
the
more
medipack
ammunition.
behind there.
Push position. It's gone very still. Medipack down. Ranger. It's dead.
Here we go!
The gun psyker, I think that nobody should play the gun psyker because in general if you do, you are a massive detriment to your team. Not only are you draining the ammo that is meant for the veteran,
Excuse me, I need
you
more
are a
ammunition.
serious
Ammo!
Like, you will basically seriously gimp your team if you play that, because the Psykers don't have access to things like your plasma gun and all that kind of stuff, so it's generally considered the worst possible choice in the game right now. Because you're less than a veteran, you're less than a Psyker, you're nothing. It used to be okay, but only because, number one, back then Assail was high-powered, and number two, because back then there weren't as many enemy spawns in, say, high-intensity shock troopers, which is what we're playing right now. So it is a much more difficult playstyle to run effectively. A standard Gunpsyker has a win rate of about 54% as compared to, say, a Staff Psyker, which can easily cross 75.
I see my weapon.
So usually it's down to the Staff Psykers to carry the Gunpsykers, which you really just don't have a choice about. Because if anything goes wrong, alright. Oh, my word.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Your skill is noteworthy! Its malicious mind darkens! Terminate the gunner! Creating bastion! Agreed! Great gunner! The sniper is dead!
The problem is that just compared to, like, say, even normal
neutralization.
Staff Psykers, you just have less tools at your disposal to do anything, you know?
Indeed, agreed.
They're in cover. We'll have to get closer.
Initiating crowd control.
I'll leave you there.
Thank you, veteran. I
Because a Gunpsyker, like, sure, you can smite targets, but it doesn't stop them. Like, say, for example,
I may not endure this.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Get your hands off me, witch!
Dropper! Dropper! Gunner sighted! I concur. Red managed. Follow dead.
I need help.
Get up, sibling. Indeed.
I knew you were in my dreams.
Trapper! The trapper is terminated.
okay.
Sniper slain.
Next time we engage, try to fight like soldiers!
In this city, you do better to fight like an enforcer.
Is Scryer's Gaze viable? It's only for Gunpsykers, yes. So nobody uses it, because if you use it with a staff, you are most likely to blow yourself up. You can try it, but most of the time it usually results in some pretty negative results, unfortunately. I wish it were better, but that's the unfortunate truth. Oh! Aw. I was gonna push it. Here.
Elimination protocols engaged.
And again, when it comes to muties, a good Psyker always has a dueling sword or sword that can instantly kill the mutie. You should never do that. You should never not have a weapon that can deal with that. Again, this is why Gunpsykers are not
I've never
viable.
encountered such horrors.
They were here long before us, and will be here long after.
The Trauma Staff, please call it a Trauma Staff, that's the correct name. Don't call it a Quake Staff, because then people will misunderstand and they may not understand what you're talking about. The Trauma Staff is a very good choice. Certainly a very strong choice. But if you want to use it well, what you need to understand about it is that it is a control staff. The radius, it would be nice if it was larger, but even at its current state, it's not too bad. It does quite good work. But yeah, nobody should be playing a Gunpsyker. If you value wins, if you want to have a high win rate, and without getting yourself carried by everybody around you, it is very smart to never play a Gunpsyker, or you will be that person that we all have to carry.
Targets identified.
A lot of people, unfortunately, they get upset at the thought of that. They're like, no, Gunpsycho's totally viable. I'm like, okay, you can think that if you wish. I'm not going to countermand your opinion. But what I am going to say is that if you do want to test it out, right, check your win rate. Play a Gunpsyker, okay, go into Auric Damnation with total randoms, and then test. Okay, you go in there, you test it out, see whether or not you can get a 75% or higher win rate. If you can get a win rate that is 75% or higher, then good. Then you might have found the one viable Gunpsyker build. But if your win rate is below that after, say, 20-30 games, then what it means is that you probably shouldn't be playing that build because it's most likely going to get you gimped. So right now in my tests, I have found the Gunpsyker to have a win rate closer to about 50 to 60%, if at that. Mine was determined around 56% because it just was not viable at all, in my opinion. But that's not to say that somebody else can't come up with something better. DJV, it depends right now. I've got 2 builds out. The plasma gun still uses the chainsword together with voice of command. That's the ideal choice for it. For the revolver, I recommend using the power sword. Have you checked out my 2 latest builds? If not, why don't you check out my 2 latest veteran builds after patch 15, especially because the veteran's just undergone a major rework. It's going to require a bit of effort to really figure stuff out. But yeah, the power sword and the chain sword are still pretty much the 2 strong choices, and I highly recommend using them if you want to do well. You can also look forward to some other builds that we'll be working on slowly. So yeah,
Targets marked for
it'll all be coming out soon. Most of the time, Disrupt Destiny was only useful on the Gunpsyker build because you focused pretty much almost exclusively on the ideology of, hitting a specific target, and it was very beneficial for guns. But outside of the Gunpsyker, it didn't see much use. So that's why most people don't use Disrupt Destiny, because Empowered Psionics just tends to offer more value.
Veteran, commendably done.
Watch me, if I learn something.
Cap bomber.
Like in this case, I'm using Assail with Empowered Psionics because, as you can see, it's giving me a lot of value. All I'm doing is just throwing my Empowered Psionics out, and we're literally holding the line. I mean, of course, together with the rest of the Psykers, but...
It's unusually foul.
Yeah, no problem, DJV. Always happy to answer questions if I can. Void Strike feels very good, especially if you're running my latest build with it. It is extremely strong. I think it has about a 79% win rate, so that one's very, very strong. I really do like it a lot. The Surge version is stronger though. That one is at 83. So far, it's the only build that I have that beats the 80% win rate. And if you consider the fact that you can play with total randos and come out on top, yeah, it's pretty good.
Targets marked. Executing.
Big beauty sighting!
No problem, Richard. Always happy to respond. Always try and get accurate information across.
Return fire!
What is it about the Surge Staff that you find difficult to use? Just out of curiosity.
Beauty! Terminate that monstrosity!
Protection.
Stop worrying about the hound!
I'll tell you, this end sequence is so boring that you don't have to even like do anything.
No! Out of my mind!
Yeah, finally. Now we can go home. Oh, fair enough. I mean, look, if you like it, don't even worry about it because you wouldn't be wrong.
Agreed.
The Surge and Void Strike are both good, but they have their own strengths as well. The Void Strike is extremely powerful artillery, so I would not fault somebody for preferring something like the Void Strike.
That's a dead trapper. You're showing off.
Sniper!
All right.
Agreed! We'll need to break their defenses!
I didn't even stab the Poxhound and it died. That's 200 ping for you.
Indeed!
Won't be a problem now.
Aw, the veteran got my kill on that. Zat! I thought I told to stab that mutie.
Isolating target.
Atomica, you stole my kill.
You lie. It's dead.
Ah.
The mutie slain, beloved, like you wanted.
I concur.
I think that to an extent, right? I have to say that for this type of game, and please do, like, you don't have to take my words too harshly when I say this, but sometimes I think it is the player base that stifles this game. I find that I feel that the Darktide community is one of the greatest and best communities out there, but at the same time, there are a lot of bad actors in this community, and there's a lot of people who, unfortunately, for lack of a better word, they seem to have a very negative opinion of those that speak the truth, or who might bring the truth out for them. They don't seem to like that. For example, I'll just give you guys a small example. Yesterday, I posted a video. Now, I'm aware that sometimes when I do my videos and things like that, I can seem a bit dickish, but that is just my persona, that is just my way of being, it's my personality. But as soon as the patch, say the hotfix dropped, right, a lot of these people claim that they don't have time to watch my streams, yet as soon as the hotfix, the recent hotfix for the Surge and Smite dropped, all of these people ran to my videos to comment that my latest 2 Psyker videos have been patched and it's no longer working. This was a spread of misinformation because as soon as the patch came out, we tested it and we saw that, hey, the change didn't go through in the way they intended. You see, and I feel that this small minority of individuals who enjoy dragging down others or who enjoy making nasty comments for no reason, they're the ones that are actually holding back this game from being great, because especially in a PvE game, players may be more sensitive to toxicity, as well as they may also be more sensitive to their own inability to play well, therefore resulting in a situation whereby if you judge them on their plays and explain where they go wrong, their ego gets hurt and they take it very negatively. This to me is not good in the long term, because ultimately, even when I first started the game, I had to learn that I wasn't a very good player. And over time, you develop the skills needed to come to grips with that. But Darktide is held back sometimes by that mentality whereby the people, say at Malice and Heresy, who are leveling up and learning just like the rest of the newbies, look down upon the newbies. And then, of course, the professional players, a lot of them also tend to play only in groups that they've organized rather than playing with randoms. If they play with randoms and do a lot more teaching on their streams, like I try to do, perhaps the results will be better, which I think is very important, because the more you play with randoms, the more you can see a varied spectrum of how people play. And that's why I try to structure my build such that, you know, I found that it works best if it boils down to win rate, because when it comes to win rate, what you're looking at is, okay, in a random situation, how can I make my team do the absolute best that they can right now? Now, we're going to further modify this build before we go into the next run. We're literally just trying things out. I don't think this helped as much as I wanted it to. Let's try without the psychic leeching and with the range damage boost. Let's try it that way, and I want to see how it would feel. Yeah, no, honestly, I enjoy the lore and stuff like that, and personally, I don't feel bad about it, you know? I would give shield a chance, but the problem with the shield is that it's not as useful as people think. It feels good, but a lot of the time it ends up falling flat if everybody does their job. See? I thought about using the shield, but I'm actually getting better value while not using it. So let's see. Let's keep seeing what we can do. Maybe some Archivum Sycorax will be good. I would not add it to my Plasma build because there's not enough points, but I'm seriously considering adding it to the Recon Last Gun build, which I already did yesterday, so I'm definitely going to be trying that out in more situations. Can you hit weak spots with Assail? Yes. Yes, Assail can normally hit weak spots, but the reason why we're not utilizing, for those that are wondering, why we're not utilizing True Aim is because Assail itself, unlike with Smite, consumes True Aim. Therefore, you can't really structure the chain criticals with your staff like you would normally do so. Therefore, with Assail, you choose a different methodology of not really using True Aim, but instead going down the pathway of, can I make my Psyker even tougher and more badass than before, which is what I'm working on right now. You have to hit the head, Chaffy Bomb. Mine can guarantee a one-shot even when the mutie is charging at me, but number one, what you have to understand is that you need above 50% peril. Why? Because Warp Rider in the past gave you 10% even at 0 peril. So now, if you want the benefit of Warp Rider to one-shot the mutie head, you need to be above 50% peril. And you must stab the head exactly. It must be a weak spot damage. So I can reliably kill one in one shot, but it's harder now because I usually have to do it at high peril. So if my peril is, say, 70 and above, I can guarantee it usually.
Not thrown side.
I don't know if I can confirm that for you, because it would have to be somebody who knows the source code, or somebody with mods that can test this. I unfortunately have no answer for you, Etris Gods. If you ever find an answer, I would love to know. But for me, I treat it as additive. Because that's how it seems to me anyway, to be honest. Because otherwise, how would you rank different sources of toughness damage reduction? Because once you have an additive, like if you have it multiplicative, that's fine, but it cannot just be all the sources multiplied together. See? That usually doesn't make as much sense. Ooh, Atomica going with voice of command. Sassy, I like it. See, shield tends to be used a lot less because you don't really need it.
Agreed!
Coming in fast! Got a charger! Big muting! We got the big muting!
Right down!
This is mine, target.
Grenade out!
How many voices?
Watch out! For the golden! Neutralize that corner!
Red gunner!
This way!
Red gunner! Control, sibling! Maintain control! I concur!
Sniper!
Flame eliminated! Good!
Mutiny!
For all that brawn!
Targets marked for death.
Okay. Good night, Abdo. Oh yes, I still love it on the Zealot. Very, very nice weapon indeed. Hello there, Nightshade.
Neutralize the bomber!
Get on it!
I'm assuming it's my palo Nightshade. How are you, my friend?
We'll see him up!
Oh dear.
This way!
is how it ends.
Don't die in on it. Not now.
Fight or answer to me!
Red Gunner! Watch out! Gunner!
Something done in Red Psyker.
Rough justice, veteran. Red Gunner!
So many voices.
Beauty! Emperor's
That was a one shot on the
Mercy.
beauty right there.
Administered.
It is possible, but just very difficult to truly pull off well.
We killed the top flamer.
So you do want to be a bit cautious about it. Also, I've noticed in NA there are a lot of Psykers now. That's very interesting. Now that, unfortunately, I missed the head.
suspect it would not be an enjoyable trip for myself or my siblings.
To be so close to him on Earth. An honor my kind would unlikely be afforded.
Cover 315 bomber, neutralize.
Okay, lovely. Hey, BVS. The right click for sale? Yes, yes, absolutely, Bren. So, the right click now has been changed to...
Through a mouthful of blood.
it will do a lot more damage. So actually, this is why my casting technique is 1, 2, and then long cast. This is the best way to not only deal damage, but also to preserve the amount of damage you can do. And also not waste your Assail shards, because you don't want to waste too many of them. I do still use the fast cast, but only if I know that I need to get through, say, a thick horde. And that's when you'll see me use the fast cast more than the long cast, because the long cast is very good if used correctly.
Delivering mercy.
In my honest opinion, I think yes, because I don't find them very useful. Like, they're a bit of an enhancer, but I feel almost like they haven't fully enhanced my gameplay in the way that I want them to. So it feels almost like maybe I should just go without them, you know? As weird as it sounds, that's genuinely how I feel about it, and it seems strange to me. Aw, Nightshade, thank you so much. You've gifted so much this month already. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
I sense that a new
Very
member
kind of
has
you.
joined us.
I commend your work, siblings. Up to eminence.
Hey, Phil. You heard thick. The only thing truly thick today is my air of politeness. For those that might be joining the stream a bit late and don't know, my parents are listening in today because my door is open due to the hot weather. So because of that, I'm being extra nice on stream. I'm not swearing, I'm being nice to people. Y'all will get to enjoy Nice Robot today. So I'm being very kind. But thank you so much, Nightshade, for the kind gift of membership. It means a lot. Makes my teaching of all these games a lot easier, I have to say that. Oh, these are not two headphones. This is my neck fan. Because the weather is so hot that I use a neck fan. This is my neck fan. It's blowing some cool air right now on my face. Sev, thank you very much. Welcome to the Cool Bots. I hope you enjoy the badge and the emojis. No, I mean, I myself, I do like swag, but I would never wear two headphones. That's a little much, you know?
I sense that a new member has joined us.
Cleansing heretics gently. Yeah, that'll be about the right idea. You wear 3 sets, Nisk? Okay. I give you my thumb of approval.
Killed it! Ain't that sniper?
Mola!
Got the trapper!
Nice work.
Shoot it!
You okay there, mum?
Targets identified.
Aye.
The beast is killed.
Watch it! Sharpshooter!
Mum, what are you doing?
I hate snipers.
What is it?
That one.
Okay.
Indeed.
See why I have to be nice today? Today there's no privacy. I cannot swear at people. Yep, unfortunately. So I can't scold all the people like I normally do.
Watch for flanches.
We're gonna be slightly isolated by a bomb. On the same side, so it's okay. Lovely. Oh. Yeah. Well, the other guy exploded. We'll get him up. Yes, she does. My mum speaks full English, so no problem over there. Australia, it's summer right now, Martin.
Neutralization commenced.
I am in Western Australia. See, it's very rare that I will use that technique of spamming my assail. Normally, this is not advisable because you're gonna run out of assail shards, and you're not gonna be very effective. But in some emergency situations, it is pretty much justified because you don't really have any other choice.
Sniper! Kill the sniper!
Short situation.
That barrel's going to explode!
Big Beauty's done for! Kill down!
You'll have just
Oh man. Poor fella.
Elimination sanctioned. I see.
Alright.
Indeed.
If you're talking about the dogs, most likely it's the hunting ground hounds. They usually use left click because there's a lot of them. So you just send out all your shards and just wipe them out real quickly. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
You know which? There'll come a time when our orders and the legs don't play nice together.
Any roaming kangaroos? Lol, no.
Agreed.
Press on through the cogitator, all, but keep your eyes open.
Mum would never say hi.
Light them up!
I would be indebted for aid.
Tracking. Tracking. Medical station.
I think that thus far this is the ideal form of this build.
I concur. Humanity must embrace Psykers.
No wasted
Else
points.
miss the opportunity of the awakening.
And very, very powerful overall.
Life as a blunt, then awake one day as a psyker. So many voices.
Do not give in to the voices, sibling.
Ghostbuster!
Ghostbuster!
Get him gone.
I would say most people do make certain combos with weapons. It really depends on you, because some weapons, for example, some folks, they enjoy using a particular attack pattern, like they use light heavy, that kind of thing. But I'm a very simple man. I try to find the simplest patterns possible, but even I do certain particular combos. For example, on the knife, I will use a lot of light attacks, and then I'll use the push attack with the swing at the head to dish out maximum damage. This is one example of a particular combo. I may not chain into heavy attacks, nor may I use the special action, but there's always various ways that people can build combos around their weapons. For example, some people prefer the other Thunderhammer because they prefer the attack pattern on it. They don't like the attack pattern on the Crucis Thunderhammer, which I personally favor, because for me it's very simple to play my game as if I'm the Witch King of Angmar and just start swinging through hordes. She still wouldn't do it. Unlike me, my mother is not interested in money or super chats. Yeah, I'm thinking it's working really well, Seth. I might test this current form a bit more. Once we determine an actual win rate, we should be good to go. Like, I think this might be a good assail build for the players to utilize, and I'll probably do a video on it eventually.
Bring it, you degenerate!
Beauty! Dad!
No! Drop your tactic out of my mind!
Now that's a good bragging idea!
Executing. Agreed!
Almost there. I just have to be very careful about how I do this. Woo. That was good. This is definitely working very, very well, I think. And this is why I don't bother with the shield, because it's not really necessary. Whereas Venting Shriek can help you get rid of a board so fast that it would be a great help to you. See, this is why I utilize Venting Shriek far more than I utilize everything else. I will, Philip. Thank you. The knife, I haven't answered that question yet. Let me see.
I am one with the wall! Fight like you fucking mean it!
I generally still say no. I've seen very few vets use the knife successfully. I mean, Atomica might be a bit of an exception, but I still think that there are far better choices simply because your weapon is supplement to what your build is lacking. So for me, in my case, say with the plasma gun, I need more horde clear, so that's why I would choose even the shovel might actually be a better choice, which I tried out on my infiltrate veteran the other day. An alternative to the chainsword might well be the shovel, you know? The knife itself is good, but it suffers a little bit without the same, because the Zealot, it makes it such a amazing defensive choice that it's hard to deny its viability on the Zealot. But on the veteran, I feel that we don't have that same level of viability on the knife, in my personal opinion. If you feel that you can make it work, absolutely use it. I think it might be a great choice, but it would be something you'd have to decide for yourself as you examine, you know, how you play, how it fits in with your playstyle. My current thoughts are that it does not gel as well with me as I would like it to, at least not on the veteran. On the Zealot, it is one of my... almost got thrown off the map there. It is one of my ideal choices in my opinion. But again, that's because the Zealot benefits from other talents that can supplement its abilities. Oh, who summoned the demon host?
Indeed, I concur.
I guess it's me now.
What you sanctioned? The warp stench of a demon host.
Oh lord.
Run on the run! Medicac down!
Thank God it went away. Oh crap. Aleem, you better get me up quickly.
Sniper! I am one with the warp! It's dead now! Reaper!
Hey, Tello.
My thanks!
Oh, I cannot repeat what Atomic said, obviously, today, but that does bring a smile to my
Reaching
face.
into the wall!
Oh, my dear friend. My dear friend.
Oh, enraged, it cannot think!
Oh, you mean the commissary skins? Not the Vestus. Oh, this is not good.
Elimination, sanction. Reloading! Dead and gone! Bomber! Dog flamer! Eliminate that dog flamer!
Visual on a sniper! Sibling!
Red neutralized!
Commendable!
They don't need to notice! Ranger!
Neutralized!
Ranger! Healed it!
We will both walk a bomber!
A gratifying eruption! Hawkbuster! Beast neutralized!
He's so lucky he didn't shock that in a weird direction.
Threat neutralized!
The hound is no more! Target classification.
Terminate the bomber!
Ranger! The Ranger troubles Calcium no more!
Oh, no!
Your struggle ends, sibling! Mine continues! Enemies in deep cover! Ranger neutralized!
Why did he push it toward me? He was behind me. Just push it away.
Neutralize that corner!
Oh, Lord. You can tell he's not using my build. Unfortunately, this is why it is very, very important to utilize proper builds. If you actually use proper builds like the ones on my channel, you will do very well. If you don't use proper builds and you use improper builds, not only will you trigger the demon host, you will get yourself killed, you will get your teammates killed. It is very unfortunate. So you want to try and avoid being marked down as some of the world's worst players. And if you want to avoid that designation, one of the best ways is to not only know your builds, but know how to play them perfectly. And when you don't play them perfectly, or you use improper and imperfect builds that are substandard, unfortunately, this is what happens. You just don't succeed. And that's life. That's life right there. So, further testing. To be honest, this is why I don't enjoy the Oh no, I'm just replying to comments in between.
Down in the bowels of the torrent. You're heading to the enforcer station, and it will be fighting all the way. Navigate the sewers, reach the streets, and go knocking on the front door. No need to be fancy.
Would I have a test going in with 4 mobility builds and rushing an assassination mission? If I'm paid exorbitantly, sure. But assuming I'm not paid exorbitantly, I see no reason to do that.
This wouldn't have been top of my list for a tour of Tertium.
Wait till it doesn't have to get pumped through here. Hopefully you'll be gone by then.
Zone Mortalis, that's what this is. A place where soldiers come to die.
You'll need an ascender to reach street
Okay.
level, so keep
Let's see how well we do.
Grenade!
Indeed! Pressure! Target neutralization. Red gunner! The voice. The voice. Drowning. Drowning.
Jolting stealth!
Agreed! Agreed!
Gunner! Light them up! The gunner!
Red gunner! Red gunner!
212! Bring him down!
Red gunner!
Drop his gun! Good riddance!
I concur. Your compliment is gratifying.
That is a lot of gunners.
Sniper!
Keep going. This maintenance area makes you on the right path.
Gunner sighted!
Good riddance!
Footbuster!
He cannot hide!
Red gunner! Target marked for death. A demon host's warp ice chills my mind. Footbuster! Dead! In a wave of filth! Sniper dead! Like the Emperor! Its squalid existence is over! Watch out! Gunner! Red gunner!
Low profile engaged! Redeploying! Boys, honey!
You dead!
Power track!
Executing.
Yes! Right corner!
Beauty! Beauty dominated!
Congrats on your balcony Skaven run, but as you can see,
Red gunner! How many voices?
it was not necessary.
Red gunner!
Muty still threw you back, pal.
Red gunner! Indeed! Elimination sanctioned.
I think that's a pity mechanic because of how often people get grabbed by muties. You know? So
Ranger!
gotta use what advantages we can, right?
No! Out of...
Thank you.
I concur. Finally, justice for its victims. Engaging multiple targets. I concur. Cut bomber.
Yes!
Forward. Agreed.
Okay.
Forward.
Dogs and muties and dogs and no. The Muty Wave is the same. If you're talking about the hunting ground hounds are weaker than normal, yes. But not the muties, no. The Muty Wave, if you're talking about the Maelstrom multiplier, every muty is still the same. There's no way they would make them weaker. The whole point of the Muty Wave is to create an extreme situation. So yeah, that's why oh, crud. Sorry guys, I am in trouble over here.
I need assistance!
Isolated by fire. Classic.
Ranger!
That's why bombers need to die faster. Because once you kill the bombers fast enough, that doesn't happen.
I am one with the war! Ranger! Target specification. Direct shotgunner! Can we assist, veteran? Such power! Direct shotgunner!
A whole bunch of direct shotgunners over there. At least that's lovingly dealt with.
Sounds like we're getting
I'll have it! Trooper! Indeed! Emperor's mercy administered! Medicaid station! Ranger! Reaching the Empyrean!
Concentrating! Watch for the flame!
Agreed!
Got a hound! Won't be a problem now!
Magnificent work, Ogren!
Well, if they are, let me know. Because that'll be interesting. I felt like they were about the same strength. But if you do manage to get proof, I would happily change my stance on that. Because as far as I know, I'm pretty sure the Muty Wave is supposed to be the same thing. Supposed. But again, like I said, I could be wrong. Always willing to... I'm always willing to learn.
Fanatic, you appear to need help.
I see that that's one hell of a way to be a martyr.
Truck C-77!
Get the assessor going, would ya?
Indeed. Dead and gone.
Ammo.
Yeah.
Hold out till the ascender's down. Don't get overrun.
Target's marked. Agreed. Flamer! Warp you sanctioned! Kill the gunner! Indeed! Stop gunner!
Ancient ways to kill us. So we know.
Rebel fleeing! Compellingly visceral!
Fair enough. Well, let me know if you ever do get a chance to prove it. The dogs, definitely, because the Pox Hounds were designed to be weaker for sure. 110%.
Follow me! If the Emperor won't heal you, you better do it yourself.
Why were you bored with the Ogren build?
No more!
Straight to Flamer!
Execution warranted. Beauty!
They're talking.
Excessive force authorized!
Problem now!
There's your exit. Move, move, move.
It's going to rupture! Quick, faster!
Hulk bursters vaporized! Watch it! Traxxas 7-7!
Sniper!
I hate snipers! Won't miss that one!
Yes! Yes! Blow through me!
This way!
Impressive work, Psyker.
Focus on your own work, Zealot!
Okay, survival. Now let's go up.
Prepping stealth strike.
Oh dear.
Targets identified. Beauty!
Well, thanks.
Big beauty's done for!
Zealot, go!
That's the bother out of our faces!
I concur!
Thanks, Muty, for saving me.
I need Medicaid! Medicaid station!
Wounds may be healed.
Atomica, do you want to heal? Yeah. There we go. Now, normally I'll go down first, but what we do is we will try and clear out a lot of the range that is here. Especially if you've got a sail, it's usually a good choice. Then after that,
Don't hit armor! I am your judgment!
Major elimination!
A successful termination! Make that grabber! Ranger!
Disengaging.
Dead and gone! The hound is slain!
Got the trapper!
This way!
You'd only misuse it!
Gun bomber! Delivering mercy. Beware! Foul duty! I concur! The gratifying eruption!
Seeking judgment.
Mauler! Indeed!
Have a grenade, heretics!
Isolating target.
Trapper coming in! Now that side is efficient, I'll give him that!
Rough justice, veteran. Initiating crowd control.
Bro, to help me!
Mauler! Agreed!
Big Muty down!
This fellow certainly seems like being down. Hello, Chanel name. How is it going? I'm doing okay.
It is gratifying to see our allies grow.
My folks are listening into my stream today, so I'm being extra nice to people. Oh dear.
Get away,
Guys?
hound!
Why go by that way? Okay. For this section, right, if there's no boss, it's smarter to go by the upper end. Because the upper end, you can just deal with everything down the big hallway. That's usually why. So try not to go by the other side, if you can.
Terminating.
Usually, like, you only go here if you have to revive somebody. Otherwise, this is the ideal path. Why? Because there's a lot of ragers and stuff that can show up, and it's better to have this long hallway to deal with them, rather than that tight room. So for those of you that, come to this mission, do take note that there is a much better choice. Try not to come up by this way. It is an alternative path if you've got a demon host in the way or something, but otherwise it's way better to always go by the back. Sure, Chanel, I will later.
Healing skins for you, old friend.
Hello, Wild Hunt.
Indeed. Agreed. A hound is nearby.
I would say that you're ready as soon as you're already playing Damnation. It's just about whether or not you like the high intensity conditions. The main idea of Auric runs is to take on consistent high intensity conditions. So if you're already surviving in Damnation, you know, see how you feel about just high intensity. You might want to start by picking the conditions in Auric. So for example, you can choose the Auric runs that have just high, oh dear, that just have high intensity. Like that might be a good way to start. Because Auric is not a separate difficulty by itself. Auric is just a modifier. Oh boy. This is no good. By the way, as a Zealot, even with Martyrdom stacks, you can take hit point damage, but you should never go down. Why is that the case? Because Zealots should have huge toughness damage reduction, so just do take into account that. If you are a Zealot that frequently finds yourself down, you probably shouldn't be playing the Zealot because it might not be suitable for you as a character. Oh dear. So yeah, it can be pretty bad if you end up in situations like that, unfortunately. Especially when there's hordes coming in, you don't want to be down and out of the fight. You should be able to handle everything solo by yourself. This is what a Zealot can do, and I'll happily demonstrate this the next chance that I get to play a Zealot. But yeah, it is very, very unideal if you die. Why the new build? Because Assail was nerfed. So if you run the old build, you're going to find yourself being out of shards quite often and a little bit ineffective. So in patch 15, in case you didn't know, the cooldown of Assail was heavily nerfed. So it now takes twice as long to regenerate your Assail shards. Were you aware of that change in the update? If you weren't, it's okay. But yeah, you might want to be aware of that if you were using it before patch 15, or maybe you haven't checked the Psyker since patch 15. It was changed, so you do have to be very, very well aware of that.
Just like that.
Why was that hell for review? I don't know. YouTube decides it by themselves. I have no power over that. If the win rate is high enough, Neo Luna, then we will see. So far, it seems okay, but it has weaknesses. Granted, those weaknesses are mostly other people, but for example, you see, if we're looking at Smite and the carry potential of the Smite builds, the carry potential is much higher. So we'll have to this will have to undergo more serious testing over another few days. So I'll structure my testing slowly and you know, work with stuff like that. But it will take some time because, quite frankly, we cannot be sure just yet. It's okay, but it has a lot of room to grow. And we have to truly test if this is good. But so far, it is doing semi-okay. Because I'm playing with 200 ping on Auric Damnation and it doesn't seem bad. Ooh, luckily I cleansed before that happened.
Tracking. The hound is neutralized. Indeed. Yes, yes, flow through me. Agreed. Leg open. Mola. Damnation! We must prevail! Stop together!
Thank you.
Music! Dead and gone! Leg open! Noble work, Open. Indeed. An explosive end.
Zealot should never die.
Agreed.
If a Zealot dies, it's pretty bad. No. We don't actually have a weakness in boss damage at all, and you should never use Deimos against the boss. In fact, the Trauma Staff is actually very good against the bosses, so I don't have a weakness against bosses, no. The weakness here is more to do with, like the lack of control, because you're basically eschewing control for a more effective damage Psyker. But that means that you sort of leave control to other people. A bit unwise. Especially in the current game environment, when you have a Zealot that cannot survive. This is usually pretty bad. So yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Like, if it does well, I will happily put it out, but the boss damage isn't a problem, no. It is definitely the lack of control. Because I can control with the Trauma Staff, but the problem is that then Horde Clear will suffer. You see, Smite basically rolls Horde Clear and damage into one right now, especially with Empowered Psionics, so it does a lot better. And that, I think, is a major thing that we need to understand in comparison to, say, what we have now, so it is rough. I would so desperately love to show you guys how a real Zealot plays, if you wouldn't mind me playing the Zealot for one round. I think it may be very beneficial if you guys were to see that. Oh, damn! The Crusher hit me. I hate when you turn around and there's a Crusher there. The lack of Smite hurts a lot because no problem, Niall. Always happy to help. Now, I would love to demonstrate proper Zealot play, because if you play the Zealot like that guy, it's very bad.
I sense a super chat.
And thank you for the super chat, Rob K. I appreciate that. Okay, come. Let's set a new goal. Oh my, we're already to 100 likes. Okay, new goal. 108 likes. I like setting weird numbers like this. Okay. There we go. Crushers are pretty sneaky, but we should try and, you know, still beat them. Okay, oops, sorry. Change operative. Okay. Now we shall play a real Zealot. It should still be viable. In fact, Lormar, you're about to get a treat. I'm about to play it right now, so look forward to it, okay? And we shall see, because I'm quite saddened by any Zealot that plays ineffectively. You don't want to play ineffectively. If you compromise your team by going down even once, you know, in a bad situation, you're probably not a good player as a Zealot. But tell you what, I'm also going to do a whole stream on the Tank Paladin Zealot tonight. Why? Because it's great. The best part about the Zealot is definitely yelling. Oh. I forgot that I can watch this cutscene. Lol. Okay. So we'll switch over to the Tank Paladin Zealot once again. We'll give myself my cool Iron Halo, of course. And you can see that the skill tree is exactly as I've demonstrated. I've just taken off the Shield of Contempt to try out Martyr's Purpose, and of course getting even more damage into this. Why? Because why not? I've got some extra backstabber in there. Pretty much, John, which is why you want to avoid death. Okay. Let's go again. Assassination at Chasm Station looks good. What style of build is this? This is the Tank Paladin Zealot. So I don't know if you've seen the video, but if you haven't seen the video before, I can show it to you. Am I thinking of switching keystones? Not for this build. Well, of course I'll dedicate a stream to showing whether or not it's still viable after the patch, but it should be. This is the build that I have, okay? The only difference is that I've made a slight modification and taken off Shield of Contempt. For Assail, we'll see. I'm not thinking of switching keystones, no. The keystone is still good. It's just that we didn't really have very good players, unfortunately, for that round. Which is why when you test, you have to go across a large spectrum of games in order to get a full understanding of whether things work. Dunner, that's okay, it will work, except it doesn't really work in Auric Damnation anymore. Why? By the way, it's not called a Rifthaven staff, call it the Purgatus staff, because that way people understand what you're talking about. It's just because yesterday somebody called it the Rifthaven as well. Don't call the staff by their first name. If you call it a Nomanus staff, nobody will understand you. It's called a Surge staff. See? So when you're talking about the Purgatus staff, the reason why it's so bad is because it doesn't stun. So it's okay, but it's not great. The win rate is about 50 to 60 roughly. Whereas if you would use the Surge and the Void Strike, your win rate is very much higher. The main thing about any Zealot is to go in and start assisting your team.
Moving to fighting ground. It's a gunner!
You'll be using the vent tunnel to access the marketplace.
Indeed. Got a top planner. Job is dead.
But I got playing this on 200 ping is a bit harder than I thought. Respect to my lovely Zealot Palos who play it on 200 ping and more. You can see the difference in skill. Now, I'm not a very good Zealot, to be fair, although I will pretend that I am, of course. But being a Psyker main, it was I originally made this particular build because by the way, where is our Oh, did everybody go downward already? Okay, sorry, I was wondering where the fire support was. You gotta kill the gunners first, unfortunately. The increase in gunners is going to make life a bit more miserable for most, so just be aware of that. Let's see a plague ogre? Where is it? There we go. Ooh, dear. What's the other priest doing? Does he not have chorus? Anyway, at least I ended that. Yeah, I'll go and heal. This is looking rather unfortunate.
That settles the rubber.
You're the maintenance bay? Hurry up or you'll miss the target.
Just checking, Atomica, do you have survivalist? Because if you don't, then we might be in a serious situation here. Are you guys sure you want to charge in there? Oh lord. I knew it when I wasn't storing ammo. Gunners here, gunners out the wazoo. So let this be another lesson. You must always have survivalists as a veteran. Why? If you don't shoot out every single gunner and you run out of ammo, or you cannot supplement your team's ammo needs, the team is doomed. Because there are not enough ammo drops here. There's some ammo. Because Auric Damnation does not have enough ammo drops. You must be able to shoot your gun continuously without stopping as a veteran. Atomica, please, when you play with me, never fail to bring survivalists, thank you. Because we can't exactly show people perfect plays if we bring anything that's suboptimal. Hey. There's ammo up there for you. It's at the door. Take it before anyone else does so that you can keep shooting. There we go. This Zealot build is very good. Yes, Atomica is 100% griefing, but that's okay. Never mind. This is the last time I summon Atomica for help. My god, the grief, I tell you. It's okay, I'll still judge you. I'ma judge you! But it's okay, we'll adapt. In reality, this may happen, because some veterans still fail to believe that, you know, survivalist is the only option. So when you have situations like that, you don't really have a choice. You just have to kind of go with it. Okay, I've got my groove back. 200 ping, I think I can handle it. I'm the Witch King of Angmar. This is why I like the Thunderhammer, because you don't really have to do anything other than just win. So now, in general, what we'll do is we'll be very conservative. We need to make sure that no matter what, Atomica has enough ammo to do her job. Okay. Okay. Hold.
Acceptable quality.
Notice, guys, that I'm prioritizing the. I am absolutely prioritizing the board clear. Why is it important to do so? Because if you don't, what's going to happen is that your team is going to go down and die. So I always prioritize the board clear first.
Requires your attention.
Let all be cleansed! Purge these wretches! Direct shopper!
There we go. Guard. Okay, nice. At the right moment.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked, but it is now working.
Yep, those kinds of runs can be pretty fun. The ping is a tad annoying, but I think we're surviving. Thunderhammer is very good defense in CC. You will quite literally never need anything else, assuming you are using it correctly. Oh, how did it get me? Okay, that one was not. That one was like either my mistake or something else. Because how the hell did that thing even get me? The only thing that annoys me nowadays is the bulwarks. Especially because they keep spawning parties of them. So I'm gonna load my special shell in. Next bulwark that comes in, I'm just gonna burn it.
Terminus is in sight. Looking better. It'll be a fight to reach the platform.
It's a gunner!
Got it, boy!
Repent! The last! Yes! Drake show cover!
Hey. Almost dead. Oh. Yeah.
Killed it!
Scout bomber! Reloading! Torch flavor!
There you go. Whack. Whack. Ammo for our veteran. Thank you. There's a trapper in front of me. Thank you. Okay. Demonos is in there, so avoid that. Oh, who? Oh, that ain't good. Okay, so this guy got the demon host excited. Why would you do that? You absolute fool. Do you know how many people are all around us? Like literally all the frick around us. Oh Lord. There. Jeez Louise. If you tank a demon host, please tank them toward your melee attackers. Especially you got a Thunderhammer guy. And he takes the healing. Okay. Lovely. Don't be like this guy. If you trigger the demon host, you forfeit all healing. You know? You should not play like this guy because this is a very disrespectful way to play. The person who triggers the demon host, assuming it's not intentional, must never touch the healing. If you do so, then you are very selfish because you have just screwed over your team. Your healing should be given to the team, who was just literally screwed over by your actions. So if you take the healing, you know, nobody will like you, and certainly nobody's gonna help you if you get into trouble.
The only fate a mutant deserves.
All that blood should be inside me.
It's an ambush.
Glad how you dropped it,
A merciful death for one so
This Korot guy is the world's worst zealot, honest to God. There's no zealot that should be playing like that. I'm embarrassed to even be playing the same class as him. Remember, a good zealot always handles everything for the team. Shit. We lost Atomica. Okay.
Imperial Guard be made by its righteous fury, and it's the creatures who light that fire within them. Fear not. Top flavor!
Oh, Lord. You see, I have no idea what that Zealot is doing over there. He's away from the team. If you play like that, you are no help to anybody. Don't. You should be front line and center, in front of everything.
Stunner! Let all be cleansed! Go there! See you on med station! Medicaid station!
Oh, I wish that they could move a little faster. Or, you know, actually be helpful. Is that guy wasting his time shooting that mauler? This is why Thunderhammer is important.
The only funny mutant is a dead mutant! A dropper gun! The roasty is redeemed! Someone's upset
Okay. Hopefully we can move. Oh no, the Ogren.
Mutants dead, my kindred! Scout bomber! Get ye gone, bomber! Razor! Smite it! Stunner! Hold your ground, my kindred! That's the sniper dead! The roasters
And the barrel too?
Losing too much blood. You'll get through this, Guardian!
Whoa.
Repent!
That mauler is, shit, no ammo.
Indeed!
High intensity shock trooper is pretty bad when you have no ammo. Oof.
My kindred! I see a trapper! How grand the open flavors! Get the striker!
You know, I'm starting to see why people get frustrated with the others. This is the NA region. I would assume that the NA region was better, but my god. This is rather rough.
Going to need some ammo!
5 shots. That's all I got.
Let your beauty rise! Smash them all!
There. You're up. Please get rid of the snipers immediately. They're all up there. Thank you.
Purge these wretches! The good Emperor provides!
Where the heck is the other Zealot? I don't know, man. He's having fun over there. Away from his team, as per normal. The typical loner Zealot archetype, which makes everybody hate them. Sniper down there. Okay, are these guys ready? I hope so. Alright.
Let them come! This is our fury! Sniper! Be a feared no longer!
Now, of course. Okay, that's for Atomica, alright.
We've slain the hound! Get your fucking ass back in the fight!
Now.
Purge these wretches!
Okay, blessing, blessing.
Stunner! Won't be a problem now. Cutting stealth.
Oh, come on. That was ridiculous. Yeah, that lag. And it's my fault for playing on this pink. Shit. Damn it, all in one spot. Oof. Is the role different? Yes and no. Yes and no. If you're playing a knife zealot, your role is mostly rushing. But you don't ever want to play the zealot like that guy. If you're gonna play a knife zealot like this guy, don't ever play like him. You're gonna use a chainsword first of all, you're already bringing something inefficient. You know? Like, yeah. If you're fresh level 30, you should be doing only damnation for the first 100 games. Only after that, then you can use it later. You should always try to save your healing kits, by the way. You must always save your healing kits. A good team should not ever require a healing kit drop at all. At all. But, wow, these players are something else, I gotta admit. So, that is very rough. If you're the knife zealot, basically what you do is you're an assassin that can kill anything. You can kill any armored target easily with the knife. If you watch back my stream where I did actually play the knife zealot, you'll see that armored targets, everything are nothing to you because you have Mercy Killer. Assuming that you run Lacerate as well, you can dish out a lot of damage with that. So that is the usual style. Unfortunately, going back to Psyker for the last round, but yeah, that was a very, very unfortunate circumstance. I'm going back to the Psyker, but Atomica, please switch to Survivalist no matter what. Yeah, that way you can spam ammo without worrying. Survivalist is a must-have because it gives... Yeah, no, I can understand. I can understand you guys getting these people. Like, that is very, very sad indeed when it comes to these types of folks. How many games do I sample, Brian? About 30. 30 is my usual sample. But yeah, no, it was tough with ping, but I can't just blame ping for the failure. Like, the entire failure is solely due to the fact that that guy was bad. The Shroud Field was okay, Tella. I don't have anything against Shroud Field Zealots. As long as they do their job and they do what they're supposed to do, nobody's gonna get mad. But Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude is generally considered the best choice, simply because, and yeah, I wish I had a different region to play in, but even the Asia region somehow has a higher ping than our other Asia region, which is really wild right now, so that's the only reason I'm even coming here. So, whatever. Back at it. See you later, Chanel. But yeah, what is the best Psyker staff? There's no best. There's a lot of good builds, but there's no best. Because it depends on what you use well. Like, for example, there's a Surge build, there's a Void Strike build. You gotta sample different styles and find out what suits you. That's very important. That's also why, like I said, in a lot of situations, a lot of these players, they don't practice and they don't care. Unfortunately, that leads to those situations that you saw earlier. You know? When you have a situation whereby the player does not properly play the character and they don't go into, like, they're going to Auric Damnations without perfected builds, without optimized loadouts, especially when it's high intensity shock troopers, usually what happens is that it is a death sentence. So that can be a very, very big and important difference. If you play like perfectly and you don't ever make a mistake, you can still be dragged down by the fact that everybody else makes a mistake. A Zealot that moves even 10 steps away from their team, and I've said this numerous times, right? The second you move 10 steps away from your team, you are no longer a good Zealot. You have absolutely failed as a Zealot. Because the Zealot must never be away from their team.
This one's an infiltration mission. Get in, get out alive.
Coherency and teamwork are absolutely crucial.
You're going to redirect an
so always make sure that no matter what, you are not away from your team. You are not separated from your team. You are not somebody who is not consistently with their team at all times. You must always be with your team. If you are away from your team or you do not know how to move in a coordinated manner, then this is why streams are important. You need to know when to move, when to hold. So a good example in a demonstration would be, for example, if we have this kind of situation, right? This is an example. The Zealot would be the front line, the Psyker is the mid-liner, and the veterans are the back line. This formation must never be broken, as best you can, of course. I know it's really hard to do that in the chaos of battle, but always try and position yourself in between your team as the Psyker, as the Zealot at the front of the line, and as the veteran back of the line. Don't rush for kills. You're not going to be rewarded for more kills than anybody else. Sure, if you want to compare your scoreboard mod, that's fine. And again, this is also one of the major reasons why the scoreboard has received a lot of flack, because it is said to encourage toxicity. But if assuming that you think only about playing as a team player, running ahead is a bad idea. There should never be anyone ahead of the front line. And certainly, the front line should not be shooting. But that's okay, I guess. That's the chaos of battle for you.
Very well played!
Rage is dead and gone! No! Great shotgun out!
This is why no matter what, I try and position myself, okay, midline, midline, midline. Where is in between everybody? See? The more that you are in the mid, the better. Because that's your role as the Psyker. You can offer strong control, and at the same time, with that strong control, you can basically ensure that your team is never out of position. And if you end up at the front line, then it means that somebody failed somewhere. So you want to just be very, very careful.
Indeed.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. I literally said that, and the only thing I hate now is that pox bursts when there's a bit of lag, right? If you try and use your venting shriek to push them, they don't get pushed. I know, right? I hate Pox Airlines so much. But at the very least now I can judge others. So you see how the Zealot is playing? This is the absolute wrong way to play. You should never be shooting. If you are shooting, it's because your veteran isn't doing the job, but we have two veterans and they're both doing the job. So... Oh, we're watching the veteran. Okay, whoops, my bad. Let's watch the Zealot instead. Okay, for once they're actually taking on their role as a front line. That's actually really good advice. Never get hit. Okay, theoretically this is what they should have been doing the entire time. Horde control on the front line is very good. Okay, not bad. They're using Chastise, okay. Chastise, much like Infiltrate, is a very selfish choice, so not really very good. But, I suppose. Now this would be a time when the Zealot should pull out and shoot. When you're isolated and unable to actually get your team, this is probably a good choice. Okay. No, I think it was the Zealot, but I must have shifted over to the Vet. Okay, this guy's a bit too cautious. He's got skills, but way too cautious with how they're playing, and they're farming. Okay, they're not farming, they found ammo at least. So, points back there. The other veteran just kamikazed off. Okay. Respect for that dodge.
Cleanse this place, 1 mutant at a time.
That's pretty bad.
You cannot hide.
Don't claim it! Code readings!
No enforcer would ever leave a colleague behind! Prepare
Ah, okay, the other veteran died too. How lovely.
I must grin and bear it.
And the other veteran left and turned into a bot. Very, very quaint. Prophe and Atomica can heal. I'll go without. Because I didn't die due to lack of skill.
Neutralization.
Yep, he insta-left. That's what you get for being a man named Albert. Yep. Yeah, I'll let him take it. If he's gonna play Martyr, then I'll trust him. Can't be worse than frickin' that fellow over there. What a disgrace to name Albert.
Dead and gone.
Because we got a pal named Albert, who's a part of our community. Poor fella just got his name disgraced.
Abomination is no more.
For real? That's wild. Okay.
Execution warranted. Buzzing. Oh, buzzing. Buzzing.
Yep. That is the correct way. Please be very careful. The enemies are coming in. Okay. Atomica, come this way. I've got you covered. Right. Nah, nobody crashes. Nobody crashes when they die. It is mostly cowardice. People crash in the middle of combat. They don't crash right after they die from their own bad place. That's why I don't believe in the whole I crashed. No, don't lie to me, bro. You know? I always tell people it's better to be honest. If you fail, you fail. You gotta accept it. You know? But, let's go.
Reaching into the wall.
Yep, y'all go. I have the rear cover.
Veteran.
Okay, we're good. No panic.
Target pacification.
Okay, we'll probably need a moment. This is why gunner resistance is important. If they start opening up on you, you can count them. Very nice. Oh dear. I did not shoot that burster or hit it. We actually pushed it, but that was rough. Sometimes I swear the biggest problem is the bursters. Whoops.
Bomber's dead. Greg, shotgun her.
Okay, we good. Okay, ammo there for you. Okay, we're good. See you later, Lady Neo. The Thunderhammer is only powered up for special units. Nobody really powers it up for anything else. So that is correct. That's what you should be using it for. Oh, we got a veteran called Plug now, huh? All right.
Once they have access, your data interrogators can redirect any train in the region.
Now you die, hound! Right gunner! I shall divide you!
Kill the charges. Moving to betting ground.
Push up! Attend to healing, not scripture fanatic. Enemies bedded in. Target marked. Execute. No! Out of my mind! Red gunner! Tap bomber! Bomber is down!
How come when I cast my perk it doesn't reach across half the map? That's what I want to know.
Initiating crowd control! Build it! Right gunner!
Lots of very angy snipers as well. That's lovely. Uh-oh. Snipers and drag gunners. Well, that's lovely. I got you, fella. Okay.
Bomber's dead.
Pay attention. Data interrogation.
Didn't lose too much health, so that's pretty acceptable.
Tracking. Tracking.
Oh dear.
Engaging war protocol.
There you go, Paolo. Well.
Most adroit, veteran.
This is gonna be slightly rough, but still acceptable.
The interrogator requires your attention.
Beauty! An elegant headshot! I can't control it!
First, burn him out. And then draw the horde.
Doping makes you look like a dollar.
Come at me.
Cover soldier! Now!
Targets identified.
The honest
Burn, heretics, burn.
resuming uplink.
Look out! Righteous enemy!
A gratifying combination.
Blast him.
Praiseworthy efficiency, Roughneck.
What's wrong with a bit of gusto?
There they are.
Gunner! Greg, shotgunner!
First the medic!
Come on, someone get it moving! Sniper!
Sniper!
No, sniper boy, I got you.
I concur.
Greg shotgunner!
Sniper! Greg, shotgunner!
I shall smite you!
Not today, boy. Not today.
Who readings to the bomber?
Oh dear. Ah, thank you, Plug.
Install the interrogator!
Hello, random horde.
That's the bomber gun!
Beauty! How many voices? Done!
Much better.
Top flavor!
Yeah.
Beauty!
Empty! Reload!
Don't be a problem!
All praise the Omnissiah. Uplink is restored.
There we go.
Eliminated!
Straight in the head. Back up. Assail with Surge Staff? Okay. I mean, I can't really say it's terror bad or anything like that. I guess, like, the most efficient would be the trauma, but that doesn't mean that that's the only option. You get what I mean? So, if you like it with the Void Strike, maybe that might be a great secondary choice. Or the Surge Staff, yeah, sure, I guess.
Make a muddle of this task, varlets.
I got it!
It would probably be best if you experiment with yourself and determine what best drives your win rate. Like, if you really want it with the Surge, okay, sure. You can try and run that. Assess the weaknesses for yourself based on your own playstyle, because for me, if I were to use the Surge with this, for instance, right? I wouldn't be able to achieve some of the same results that I do, because clearly what I'm doing with this is dealing with hordes, controlling armored enemies, all that kind of stuff. Surge may help me to control armored enemies or single targets, but it may not gel well with the offensive playstyle of Assail, which is very high on peril consumption and which requires generally, like, you know, consistent use. So the trauma is not negatively affected by that with Surge. It's more about just consistently using it. That's why most of the Surge-based builds tend to focus on, like, okay, how can I use my Surge Staff as much as I like?
I don't like this place.
Empowered Psionics,
Feels
yes, that is
strategically
correct.
unsound.
It's no easy matter splicing into a transit hub system. Subverting signal relays is faster and simpler.
The realm of chaos
Everyone
is
yelling
the worst
consistently
of
is
the
good.
Empyrean Taurus.
Listen, if they didn't have that vocal health, you guys wouldn't be able to enjoy a great game. You get what I'm saying?
Sounds damn crazy! Gunner!
Light that shield!
Here to go!
Forward! I
See, with this, I'm able to fulfill my role and also still dish out all that crazy goodness that I'm known for, you know? So that's, I think, why I feel that the trauma works best, because the trauma assists me to cover the ground where Surge is weak.
Bring out your hymnals, pilgrims. Us glorify
Indeed. Agreed.
Great swagger, not again! Here! Top this!
Our Psyker does good work. Occasionally.
The imposters trained me well.
Okay, now, because the Horde is a big swarmy type horde,
Culminating. End that bastard!
Oh, chumps everywhere!
Excessive force authorized!
No more carking, dropper! Our Psyker's gone carking, man! I love it!
Gratifying. You concur. Stop!
okay, long range shots. Jordaddy, I love that statement. But I feel you.
Gratifying eruption!
I wish guns were more viable for the Psyker, but they're not, unfortunately. That's why we don't use them.
Yes! Yes! Blow through me!
Over there! Won't be a bother anymore!
Right down!
Friggin' healing!
Engaging multiple targets. Indeed! Hotbuster! Hotbuster is dead!
Mutant!
Step on it!
Ah, crap, 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 crap.
Sniper's John!
Okay, now this is where the fun begins.
Agreed!
Oops, sorry. I didn't know that would hit it. I was targeting the Ogren. That was absolutely my bad.
Concur!
So I actually hit Atomica with that barrel. That was a major mistake there. I swear the targeter was not on it. Whoa, that Doge flew into the stratosphere. Okay then. That's rather lovely.
It's weakening! Operating in local one.
The war remains to be fought!
The victory is shared, Zealot!
This healing, soldier.
Yeah, you guys better heal.
I concur!
I got the mutant and I got the front line. You should go heal Atomica. They dropped the mid pack over there. I will cover for you until you do.
Sanctioned!
Now that Psyker's efficient, I'll give him that.
A gratifying termination!
Great, a flamer! Free up!
Good.
Sigma something.
No problem, Tello. You go get some rest.
Sniper!
Welcome to the
I
weird bots,
sense that a
man.
new member has joined us.
Okay, are we Gucci? I think we Gucci.
Elimination sanctioned.
Won't miss that one.
Both are veterans. Oh my god, are these guys stuck in the wall? Free kill! But yeah, both our veterans right now are plasma boys.
Trying to explode! I spent so long barred from my duty, I almost forgot myself.
Trust me. Juicy and tiresome.
Stop, bomber!
Tell me.
You determinated!
Hey, Sniper, are you trying to... Are you actually trying to run? No. That ain't the way.
Isolating
That ain't the way.
Agreed.
Hellos?
Blunt instruments. Literally. Not as sophisticated as myself and my siblings. Indeed.
There's one charge. I will save it. Because what's about to come our way is probably, yeah, that.
You leave me no choice.
Ah, beast of Nurgle too. How lovely. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is gonna be fun. This game is throwing everything at us. Woo! Woo! I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. You ease my mind, yeah. This beast of Nurgle's coming every time. Yeah.
Reaching into the wall.
I'll just trust my team. Oh, very nice kill. Yeah, Atomica. Let Atomica heal at the 1. I shall cover for my offspring. Come at me. Oh shit. I didn't know he was close enough for that. Oh dear. That was my bad the first time. The second one couldn't be helped already. Well, the first one at least I'll admit fault. But I swear I didn't know he was close enough for that. He looked like he was far enough.
Compellingly visceral.
Okay, gotcha. I gotcha.
Don't think that we're mates. You hear?
Oh! Crap! That was stupid of me. I didn't even see the thing. My bad, guys. I should have seen that laser earlier. How did I not see it?
Engaging
I don't
multiple
like making mistakes, but that was an unfortunate one. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. There's a sniper out there.
I am one with the wall.
Okay, all clear. Oh, thank God there's 3, okay.
Thank you. Damnation. Isolating target. Rebel dominating. I can't control it.
Rage's job.
I love the trauma staff around corners like that. It feels so good. Like that is my favorite time to really use the trauma staff. Let's see.
A discouraging enemy advantage! Pray for me when I am gone!
Ooh.
I'm with you! Yes, Mama!
Thank you. No more bother.
Delivering mercy.
Okay. Onward. Assail trauma is alright. But
Bloody thing.
it is much more dependent on your teammates than the smite version, because the smite version you just control everything. So you're not drastically affected like, say, high intensity shock troopers or whatever. It's not gonna bother you at all. Then you got but here, it's very different. Like here, it's much more like, okay, so what do we do if, here it's like, because you don't get the chance to really control targets as much as you should, you do have to kind of worry about like, okay, what's gonna happen if things get bad. So, when you play this particular loadout, it's all about managing your offensive power and working with your team to try and kill everything fast. But again, it also depends on how fast your team kills stuff. That, I think, is one of the biggest dangers of this. Yeah, you know my voice is good. Niece, always gotta sing for the crowd. Oh shit. Woo! Everybody and their grandmother came here. That probably wasn't wise.
Execution warranted.
Ah, crap! You know, oh wait. Aw, damn. Darn it.
I am down, you fools!
Yeah.
My thanks!
Ammunition. And about time.
Red gunner! Agreed! Associates! Don't flavor!
I swear, sometimes like, I didn't mind the nerf to Assail, but I feel like the targeting of it is very off sometimes. Genuinely. I feel like they screwed the targeting of Assail a little bit with this patch. It seems almost like it doesn't target as well as it should. Ain't that the truth, Paolo?
Elimination sanctioned. The beast is killed!
Yep.
Trapper! That's the trapper done!
Stand for me!
Right now! No! Out of my mind!
Charging trappers! Another dead sniper!
We've got a household!
Just a bit more, guys. Just a bit more.
Beast neutralized! Its pitiable existence is over!
Bring that mutate down!
Kill the sniper! Trick shotgunner! Trick shotgunner!
Ammo! Threat neutralized!
The beneficent emperor is with us!
Red gunner!
No surrender!
Not today.
Indeed!
Stay! Take your weight!
Executing.
Adopting stealth.
I'm gonna trust you guys.
Need some gun, meditate.
Grenade!
Lights the bother out of our faces.
Rubber! It's dead now! Rubber!
Auric Gunner. Don't think I impress, Psyker.
Rough justice, veteran. I concur.
Right in the flagging egg. Oxal
They have us at
eliminated.
a disadvantage.
Let's get up. Go round, split us up.
Tracking. Tracking. Red Gunner! We have finished the hound! We should target the Turks flavor!
Ooh, didn't blow up, luckily.
Holy work, Templar!
You can always rely on the guard, priest.
Quick Gunner.
It's gone. Sniper's out of it. What a
Time to
shame.
justify my faith in you.
Take courage, pilgrims! It is time for
Very
righteous
true.
slaughter!
Medicate. You heard me.
It is good and
Damnation Plus is where it's truly at. They know how much you guys ran out of ammo, so they gave you all the ammo.
Stop hogging all the carking ammo.
You'd only misuse it. Trappers down and out. Ammo credits.
I want to refill ammo too. I don't know. I'll try and plan something if I can.
The only answer to this profane life! Music! Indeed!
Because with my current living arrangement with my folks, I don't want to disturb them too much because they do need their rest and stuff. So if I, like do like a super long stream or something, it might impact upon their rest. So I'll try and see what I can plan. If I can plan something good, maybe that'd be pretty cool.
Psyker bears watching!
Focus on your own work, Zealot! Rubber! Excessive force authorized!
Oh crap! Sorry. Please save me. You. The plug came for me. Okay, good.
How completely foul! Stop flavor! Prepare for a dropper!
Oops, sorry.
A gratifying death!
Ah! Mission's already finished. I will survive.
Get further!
Your race was not enough!
Three down.
Finally, justice for its victims!
Crap, at least it's not too bad. Phew. Oh, thank you guys for all the likes. Hey, Chris. Yes, I was using the trauma staff there. It was alright. But hot damn, that was wild. That was wild. No, actually I'm not. What voice do I use? I use the savant voice, the enforcer one. Basically, when you're sampling it, if she sounds French, then that is the one that I'm using. Yeah, I really had to kill these specials because I knew they were coming in. So while the whole team handled it, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go kill all those specials because I'm not as useful against the boss as a Psyker. I was like, yep, this horde must be controlled. Again, this is like the contrast and the downside. So I'm gonna go have lunch now, and of course I'll see you again in the evening. But the big thing that you guys have to understand is that when you're running Assail, you are. Oh, by the way, thank you Atomica for the games, appreciate it. The big thing that you have to understand is that the Smite is so useful because it controls everybody and everything. It basically ensures that there is no troubles, which is really, really good right now because the current way the game is structured now is that they really, really spam everything at you. Like they will spam crushers, mutants, box bursters, everything that they can spam at you, they will. So Auric Damnation, obviously, because it's always high intensity and under the worst conditions, it's gonna be rough. It's not like the old Auric Damnation where, oh yeah, everything's dead. Nah, no problem. I got my surge staff. I'll just kill everything. Doesn't happen anymore. It's much more deadly. So because of that, I'm trying to make Assail work. And to be fair, we actually have one. But what I can certainly say is that compared to the Smite builds, where you watch me, like I was literally talking with you guys and just chilling, like Assail, I'm concentrating and actually like looking at, okay, I need to shoot this, I need to do this. So just be aware that Assail, it's okay, but it does have its weaknesses, limitations, and it is much weaker than say Smite, because Smite just offers so much more control. Rest well, my friend. Thank you very much for accompanying me. Good night. And as for me, I will be heading out. I will see you guys this evening for more work, so look forward to it. Thank you so much. You guys are an amazing audience. Thank you so much for all the likes on stream today and for all the super chats, the memberships, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for feeding my family. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Nicer Robot stream where I literally spent the whole stream not swearing at anybody, so there you go. All right. I attempted to be as nice as possible today. So hopefully I succeeded. I'll catch you guys this evening where it'll be the same thing because I literally will have my door open again as well. So you guys are going to see Nice Robot for the next few days when it's a heat wave, and I will literally not be swearing at anybody for the first time in a long time. So look forward to it, and I'll see you guys this evening for my Zealot. Alright? Catch you guys then. Thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Catch you later.